This stat is going to blow your mind. The creator economy is worth over $100 billion across the world. The biggest mistake you make is that you think that you need to be a creator to actually make money on social media. Well, that could not be further away from the truth. In this video, I'll be talking about 5 amazing career options that you can get into in the world of social media and make a lot of money doing so. I will be giving a ton of examples of businesses, of people who have started businesses in these niches and are making crores of money. For those who will watch till the end, there's a bonus segment that you should not miss out. Also, if you will watch this complete video, you will get to learn about this amazing resource you can use from HubSpot to actually get sales, to work with clients across the world. So make sure that you watch till the end, and let's start with the first career that you can have in social media, the most obvious one that you might think, and that is of social media management. Now, the way this works is that you work with a creator or with a founder and you help them establish their brand on various social media platforms. Your day might start with you engaging with the followers to create that sense of community through comments as well as through Instagram stories. Next, you might be suggesting ideas for what content can be uploaded and then uploading that content on the right amount of time, right when there is the highest engagement on any particular social media platform. Now, there is another great opportunity in the field of social media management, and that is to manage social media accounts for founders of funded startups. The way this works is that I have a friend of mine who works on LinkedIn accounts of founders. She essentially gets on a call with that founder every single week, just a 1-hour call, in which she asks the founder questions about his or her life. And then the answers are taken and converted into LinkedIn posts seamlessly. And then it is uploaded throughout the month. Today, every founder out there is trying to build his or her own brand on social media. And if you can help them do that, you will get paid a lot in return as well. You can easily charge 50 to 70,000 per month for handling social media as well as for creating LinkedIn posts for these founders. So that's the first career you can get into. It's pretty much the easiest one. You need to have basic understanding of how these social media platforms work and how can you optimize the content for that particular platform. Now, be it working as a social media manager or working as an influencer marketer, one thing you need to be great at is cold outreach, reaching out to either creators or reaching out to clients, to brands. But in today's world, capturing a client's attention can be challenging, especially when they're bombarded with tons of emails every single day. Writing effective emails is crucial, but can also be daunting if you are new to it. The best solution here is to use ready-made templates that have proven results in the past. What if I tell you that HubSpot is giving not 1, not 2, not 3, but 25 templates for completely free? Categorized into first touch, follow-up, breakup, and full email sequences, you can choose the right template that suits your needs. Be it landing your first client or reaching out for brand partnerships, these email templates are useful in every scenario, where you also get prompts and examples to guide you through crafting effective emails. I found the best value in the customizable section. You can add, delete, or change any pre-written text to ensure the flow of your email. It saves time and increases your chances of getting a response from your prospect. So click the link in the description and get your free copy of 25 email templates to start closing more deals today. The next career is that of influencer marketing. Now, this is one of the most profitable sectors that you can go into in creator economy, because here you get to take a 20% cut. You can take about a 10 to 20% cut of the deals that happen between creators and brands. The way this works is that you act as a mediator to create a seamless experience for brand collaborations. Now, brands have huge campaigns and they want to work with 100 different influencers, but they don't have the time to individually go to each influencer and strike a deal and then do payments individually, right? So what you do is that you get in the middle saying that, hey, I am a trusted provider, the brand trusts me, and I have creators under my company. What I will do is you pay me and I will handle all of these creators. I will make sure that all the campaigns are done seamlessly and all of the content is approved by me, and only then it is going out on social media accounts of the creators. And then I will pay them separately myself so that you don't have to get into all of the jhanjat. I have a friend Ayush Shukla who runs this agency called as Spinet Media. It's one of the fastest growing agencies out there, and I did a podcast with him on my channel that you can check out with the link in the description. You will also find a like button over there, so if you want you can hit the like button as well if you are liking this video so far. But I think you should totally take a look at that podcast to get an idea about influencer economy and how does influencer marketing really work. Essentially, you also are pitching your creators to brands and you are reaching out to them to see if you can strike a deal with them. And whenever there's a deal that happens, you get to take about 10 to 20% of that revenue. Now, if you are smart and if you know how to network with both creators as well as with brands, you can easily get to 10 to 20, 30 crores of revenue as an influencer marketing agency. Now, there are companies that are getting funded in this field. They are making applications to bridge the gap between creators as well as brands. So sky is the limit. You can create a $1 billion company as well in the future, just focused on influencer marketing. That is how crazy big this segment is. I think the market in India particularly is about 2000 crores of influencer marketing, and it is supposed to grow a lot more in the future. So tons of opportunities over there. If you are interested, you can build amazing businesses over here. Check out Ayush's podcast to learn more about that. All right, now talking about the third category that you can get into, and this is paid advertising. A great example is Ogilvy. Now, Ogilvy is a company which has over a 500 crore profit in India itself. And globally, it did a revenue of over $5.9 billion in 2021. How? It focused on advertising and PR. What is PR? PR is public relations. Essentially, whenever you have a founder, whenever you have a creator, whenever you have a brand, to create more awareness and to create more hype around the brand or whatever it is that they're trying to launch, you need PR. You need publications, newspapers, articles to talk about it, right? To create more blogs, to create that hype. And so a lot of founders, a lot of brands, a lot of companies pay to get these articles in top publications of the country. I have seen the rate cards, and it is like if you want to have like an interview on a TV news channel, you need to pay X amount of rupees. If you want an article in the Forbes magazine, if you want an article on the Forbes website, you have to pay X amount of rupees. It is literally like a rate card that you have. And if you can create that connection between these houses, publication houses, and the creators, you can charge a lot for this as well. The second thing is paid advertising. Now, this is specifically for brands. And what happens is that on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, you might see a ton of different ads. If you know how these ads work, you can actually work with these companies and start building these ads to create that brand recognition and the brand value that the brand is focusing on. So that is essentially how paid advertising really works. I know one of the agencies who helps companies with brand advertising, and they do a revenue of about 10 crores every single year, and they have focused towards advertising. Now, this can be highly scalable and the revenue can shoot up a lot the next year. Why? If you can show that the brand is putting in 1 rupee and getting out 1.2 rupees of return on the ad spend, then they can deploy 1 crore, 2 crore, 100 crores of revenue into it as well, because they see the return. They see the profit that they can generate from it, and you can take that 5 to 10% cut of the whole ad budget and end up making a lot of money doing so. So that is essentially how PR and paid advertising works. It's focused more towards high growth startups. आपने बहुत सारे ad देखे होंगे Zomato, Swiggy, Cred और ऐसी बहुत सारी कंपनीज के.
अब यहाँ केक खाने के लिए रुकता तो नेक्स्ट ऑर्डर लेट हो जाता. वो क्या है ना, कैटरीना कैफ हो या आप, अपने लिए हर कस्टमर है स्टार.
जेब में पैसा हो या ना हो, स्विगी इंस्टामार्ट पर तो है ना. ऑर्डर नाउ फ्रॉम स्विगी इंस्टामार्ट.
Being Ravi Shastri is fun, but not as fun as
paying your credit card bills on Cred and getting rewards.
Now, they have been working with agencies to create these ads and push them out on social media. Now, once you learn how these ads work, you can then start approaching some small startups and start working with them. And once you've built enough case studies, then you can go ahead and start a business of your own and work with multiple companies and hire people under you. So that is the third career you can start. The fourth career is going to be in content and brand strategy. Now, I want you to pause this video and let me know in the comment section, have you seen those interesting and memeable tweets from Zomato or Swiggy? Right? आपने देखे ज़रूर होंगे, right? They have a ton of these notifications that they create, and it is humorous, and it also adds a personality, like a fun personality to Zomato or to Swiggy. Now, this is done by Saiba. Saiba is basically a marketer, and she worked in Zomato and helped create that strategy for their social media account. There's a podcast with Vinamr Kasana on Dostcast with Saiba, in which she breaks down exactly how she started in this field. You can check that out if you're interested. But ideally, the way this works is that you would be working with companies and you would help them create a strategy for how can they think of content, what type of content should they create, and where should they be present on. Right? This is what MarketUp does as well. That is my company. We basically help companies with creating the right strategy for YouTube and Instagram. And that's what we've been doing for the past 2 years. And that's essentially how that works. You need to be very good at understanding how social media works. Like Saiba knew that these interesting tweets will get retweets, and that is why it can become a viral content piece, and that's why it worked out very well. So you need to be extremely good at understanding how social media platforms work and what type of content goes viral and is shareable on these platforms. There's a book called as Fast, Cheap and Viral, right, that you can check out by the Ixigo CMO. The marketing head of Ixigo talks about exactly how they created viral ads that people were sharing on their feeds, right? So it is an amazing case study that you can check out if you are interested as well. But this is essentially how you can get into this field of content and brand strategy. You have a ton of opportunities in this space because, you know, a lot of companies don't exactly know how to optimize social media and create viral content. And if you can give them the direction, the consulting, then that is all that they need. The last career you can get into in social media is that of video editing or graphic design services, right? I have already talked about thumbnail designing in a previous video. Watch that if you have not already. But video editing again is a huge in-demand skill right now, and if you can build an agency around that, you can charge a lot, not just to creators but to brands, and they pay a lot of money for it. We literally had this one client at MarketUp who paid us about 50,000 rupees for a 1-minute ad. A 1-minute ad for them, and they're happily paying 50,000 rupees for it, right? And you can imagine how much brands are able to pay you for creating these edits. So if you know editing, you can work as a freelancer. If you have a couple of friends, you can club together and start an agency of your own, and you can work with multiple companies in your own video editing agencies. I am not going to take names of agencies. MarketUp does a lot of video editing work, and I think there are too many agencies right now. So there's always an opportunity for working with these companies, and that's why there is a lot of people in this space. You too can get in there, but then you need to focus on how can you deliver the most value in the least amount of time, and you charge a premium for that. That's essentially how that works. These were the 5 popular careers that you can get into in social media and make crores and crores of profit and revenue. The next bonus segment is that of starting a production agency. Right now, a lot of companies are looking for places to shoot content, right? They are looking for professional equipment. They're looking for a team who can do it for them, right? And in this case, there is a huge demand of production agencies. The way this works is that if you know how to use a camera, if you know how to work around with lights, how can you work with podcast mics, and if you have all of that equipment with you and you have a couple of friends of yours as well, then you can start working as a production agency. You can create ads. You can also help people with shooting podcasts. You can also help them with setting up their own studios as well. One company which comes into my mind is Owl Media by Ayush Vadva. He's a senior from Bits itself, alumni right now. I made 2 videos with him so far on my YouTube channel. Go watch both of them. You will get a deeper insight into how a production agency really works, and you will really enjoy it a lot, right? So वो podcast जरूर देखना. The second thing you can check out is Mutter Media as well. They too have been working in this field of providing production services. So that is essentially how this works. These are the opportunities for you that you can get into, and you can make a ton of money with the help of social media, both by working with creators as well as with brands. Check out the 25 free email templates from HubSpot with the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. I hope you got value from this. If you did, click a screenshot and put it out on social media and share one new lesson that you learned from this entire video, right? Please do that. You can tag me on social media at Ishan Sharma 790, and I will continue with making more amazing videos for you. But tell me, which of these 6 is the most interesting to you? Like, if you had to get into one, which one would that be? In the comment section, I will be waiting for your answer. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.